Hello again folks, and welcome to Black Bear Outdoors. So today we're just going to be cleaning our HK SFP9 or VP9 pistol for you guys in the States. It is by no means going to be a white glove clean, even though I'm wearing my white gloves just to not leave prints everywhere. It's pretty much a basic field strip and a cleaning. I would always recommend doing this when you get your pistol as well, just to kind of get it all nice and lubed up, and you're going to save yourself some trouble with potential failures or so forth. Okay, so what we're gonna do, like I said, this is the way we actually clean it. There's a million different ways of doing it. You'll also see us pointing the firearm in different directions. They've all been classified as safe directions, and it is clear. I'll show you again. There's no bullet in the chamber. It is clear, safe direction, and pull the trigger. All right, so let's start this off. So what are we gonna need? Firstly, we are gonna be using our break-free CLP. Now, we use this on all of our firearms. The US military has been using this for decades, so you can't go too wrong with this one. Next up is a little brush that we use. This is a little polymer brush. It actually came from an AR cleaning kit from Amazon. Super cheap, and it's nice because it won't damage anything, right? We also have a little cleaning rod, a tiny little one here. This one came with a Glock pistol, but we use it for all of our pistols, really. You're also going to need some 9mm patches and our trusty cloth, and of course our 9mm bore snake. We love these. They got a little kind of a weight on there and some bristles and so forth. Alright, so let's get straight to it, guys. So the way you break this pistol down is you lock the slide back, turn the takedown lever to the 6 o'clock position, and it slides right off. Alright, so there you have your recoil spring and your barrel. So there's a disassembled VP9 for you. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the barrel, and the reason for that is we're going to put a bit of CLP in there so it breaks down all the carbon that's built up inside the barrel while we're working on the other parts of the gun. So we're going to put a little bit of CLP on there, and we're going to take it through the back of the barrel where the feed ramps are, and take it through a couple of times there. Right, now we're going to set it aside for a little bit. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the slide, right? So we're going to give it a good spray of CLP there, and we're going to grab our little polymer brush, and we're going to give it a good scrub down and try and get all of the carbon out there as much as we possibly can. Just give it a good old scrub there. I'm going to do the same with this, leave it there for a few seconds. And we're going to go into the lower, and we're also going to use some CLP on this. Give it a little squirt there. And we give it another good scrub down. Now the nice thing about the CLP, again, the CLP is for clean, lube, and protect. So once you've cleaned off the excess oil or CLP here, it leaves a little layer behind that's going to lubricate it for you and protect the metal parts, right? So yeah, next up we're taking our cloth and we're giving it a good wipe down, making sure we get off all the carbon and the CLP. You can see a difference already in the metal there. Alright, next we're going to do the same with our slide. And we're going to wipe off all the CLP there. You can see that looks pretty clean. Alright, so guys, what we're going to do, if you want to, by the way, you can do the same with the recoil spring. I normally just give it a wipe. So we're going to leave it for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and start cleaning out that barrel. Alright, so now we're going to start working on the barrel, guys. We're going to give that a bit of CLP as well, just on the outside. Give it a bit of a good scrub down as well. Get on those feeding ramps there, or the feeding ramp. Try and get that as clean as we can. And we're going to go back to our cloth and give that a bit of a wipe down. Now I think the CLP has had enough time to break down the carbon inside the barrel as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our bore snake, and we're going to drop this guy through like such, and we're going to pull it through a couple of times, right? And again, nice thing about the bore snakes, it's got bristles and soft spots and so forth. So what it's going to do, it's going to clean that barrel out properly. I hope you can see the barrel there on camera, but it is sparkly clean. Alright, and that is as simple as that, guys. So what we're going to do is, before we put the barrel back, what I like to do is I take a little bit of CLP and just rub it on the end here of the barrel, just a tiny little coat where it's going to ride in the slide, right? Just metal on metal, so we're trying to avoid that. So we put our barrel back, we're going to put our recoil assembly back again, make sure you get it the right way around, or sorry, your recoil spring, until it clips in there. And what we do now is we just put our slide back on the rails here. Lock the slide back once again. Turn the lever back to its original position. And we're going to do a function check in a safe direction. And we're good as gold. Now what I also do is I take our little rag here and give it a bit of a wipe down on the outside. Try and get all the fingerprints off there. And again, guys, with the CLP, it's a great little product to clean, lube and protect. We've been using it on all of our firearms for a long time, very, very effectively. And there you have a sparkly clean HK VP9 or SFP9 ready for the next range day. So guys, if you enjoyed our video, it's just a little short one. If you learned something new, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and hit that subscribe button on the next page. Going to look like a black bear badge. And if you want to support us in a different way, in order for us to get some more gear to review for you guys, there is also a link to our Patreon page on the next page, or even click a link, one of those ad links that they sometimes put on our videos. Alright guys, you stay safe, shoot straight, and we'll see you next time.